Hello and happy International Women's Day 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in to our virtual celebration hosted by the Federal Women's Program at the Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center in Houston, Texas. I'm Meyer, and I am thrilled to be back for my third year hosting this wonderful celebration. This is our first time doing it virtual, and we are thrilled. Last year at this time, we were able to come together and gather, and it was so special. But little did we know that COVID had different plans for what we were going to fast forward to. But I'll tell you what, we are thrilled. We are reaching people on an international level as we all come together to celebrate the incredible women in our lives. We're going to kick things off with Houston-based writer, poet, and entertainer Outspoken Bean. He's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and then he has a special spoken word performance.
Hello, my name is Outspoken Bean, and I am ecstatic to be here with you. Happy International Women's Day. Month of March has kind of expanded to become an entire month. I'm happy to be here with you. If you could join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, if you are able to, stand and of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. This poem is called Erosion, and I hope you find some strength in it. Erosion, the process of change by wind, water, and other natural agents. Women are natural agents, the givers of the process, and the fighters of their and your heart. Erosion, it is a way that we can see that we cannot remain stagnant. Right. It is the core of a being that repels and adjoins like magnets. The fragments of an unjust juncture will not puncture as long as there are hands, your hands, willing to challenge it.
All right, Outspoken Bean, thank you so much. That was wonderful. All right, as we move along in today's program, we have a special message from a very special lady who's doing so much for women at the VA Medical Center and in her community. She's the Federal Women's Program Manager and the Veterans Experience Specialist, Miss Lillie Swafford.
Welcome to International Women's Day 2021, hosted by the Federal Women's Program of Michael E. DeBakey, VA Medical Center. My name is Lillie Swafford, and I am the Program Manager for the Federal Women's Program. We are so excited about the program that we bring to you today. We are thankful to all of our panelists and our guests who have taken the time out to participate. Most of all, we are thankful to having Meyer once again as our MC. We thank you so much for your hard work and dedication for bringing this event to life for us. We want to thank all of our committee members of the Federal Women's Program for your hard work and dedication throughout the year and for continuing to choose to challenge. We hope that you all enjoy this program and have a wonderful day.
All right, Lillie, thank you so much, and thank you for your kind words. I appreciate everything that you and your team have done, the hard work that you put into this program every year. And as a matter of fact, I would like to stop for a moment so that we can celebrate all the members of this year's Federal Women's Program. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication.
Hi, my name is John Mustachia. I am the RN navigator for the DeBakey VA, and I choose to challenge inequality by giving respect and the utmost care to our women veterans.
Hi, my name is Nikki Trigg, and I am the Assistant Federal Women's Program Manager. I choose to challenge local and national governments and constituents to continue delivering female-focused campaigns and programs.
Hello everyone, my name is Stephen D. Powell. I am the People with Disabilities Program Manager at the Michael E. DeBakey Veterans Affairs Medical Center in Houston, Texas. Happy International Women's Day, everyone. And as a male nurse, what Choose to Challenge means to me is seeing those challenge gender stereotypes and bias. I work with so many wonderful women physicians that I look forward to one day people no longer assuming I am a physician simply because I am male.
I choose to challenge role models to always inspire little girls and show them that anything is possible.
Happy International Women's Day. My name is Rodney Beard of Beard & Barks PLLC in Houston, and I'd like to offer my very warm appreciation to the Houston VA Hospital for today's virtual experience. For over 100 years, members of my family have served in our armed forces. From seaman recruits and privates to a Tuskegee Airman and even a colonel who happens to be the only woman in our family to have enlisted. The men in our family are the backbone, but the women are the nervous system, the heart, and everything else. Choosing to challenge, to me, is looking beyond one's obstacles to achieve the goals that are innate within. The women in my family have taught me that by choosing to challenge myself, regardless of what's been shown or what was known before, I can accomplish anything. So I salute universally the women in this world and know that none of us could achieve anything that's good in this world without you. Happy International Women's Day.
This year's theme for International Women's Day 2021 is Choose to Challenge. And throughout today's program, we're going to hear from some incredible community leaders, panelists, and workers at the VA Medical Center and what it means to them to choose to challenge. I wanted to talk a little bit more about this year's powerful theme because it's great information that we can use today and every day moving forward. So what is Choose to Challenge? Well, I think you can agree with me that a challenged world is an alert world, and from challenge comes change. So let's all choose to challenge. Things that you should be asking yourself today and every day. What are you doing to help forge a gender equal world? How can we come together to celebrate women's achievement, raise awareness against bias, and take action for equality each and every day? Today is a perfect opportunity to jump online and use your platform to be purposeful. There are two hashtags that are being used today for International Women's Day, and that is hashtag Choose to Challenge and hashtag IWD 2021. There's some incredible pictures circulating around of people with their hands up, showing that they choose to challenge with a powerful caption and message. So now let's kick it over to some special messages from community leaders that are choosing to make a difference.
Hello, and welcome to Women's International Day celebration. And for all of the ladies that are joining, I hope that you feel as valued as you are, as cherished as you deserve, and as much love as your heart can hold. This is such a phenomenal event celebrating women around the world. I am one of the panelists, Dr. LaTosha Flowers. I can't wait to see all the other panelists, but this moment is about you, Ms. Meyer. You are gracious with your time, and for all of the ladies that are joining, I hope that you feel as valued as you are, as cherished as you deserve, and as much love as your heart can hold. This is such a phenomenal event celebrating women around the world. I can't wait. So let's go. Ms. Myers, please take it away and lead us into the celebration. Thank you so much. Yes!
Yes, I love your energy and enthusiasm. Thank you so much for your kind words, Dr. Flowers. Means so much. Seeing all these amazing women come together to uplift each other, That's what this is all about. It's also the perfect segue into the next portion of our program, something I look forward to every year, and that is the panel discussion. We have two phenomenal ladies joining us today, Dr. Delonia Cooley and Dr. LaTosha Flowers. Dr. Cooley is a proud wife and mother of 3 children. She's also the professor of marketing at Texas Southern University and the owner and operator of D&C Consulting. Dr. Flowers is a family medicine physician, 2-time best-selling author, and concierge and telemedicine doctor. Thank you so much for joining us today, ladies. I know that we are going to be walking away with some incredible information that we can use in our day-to-day lives to help us be successful as leaders and women in our communities. All right, my first question is for Dr. Flowers. Let's talk about ways that you can diffuse situations where others may perceive you as being difficult when really maybe you're just choosing to challenge. Because as we all know, sometimes women's decisiveness can come across as being difficult. So what do you advise?
As a female physician leader, I diffuse the situations where others might see me as being difficult by simply making sure everyone on my team feels both heard and respected. I value their input in any situation where they help me business-wise or with taking care of my patients. I truly believe through a group effort, everyone, even if they don't agree with my end-all decision, will at least respect it and we can move on in business. Also, I make sure every time I show up, I do my best work. And with that, I know that patients as well as my team have a clear sense of my intentions and making sure I put the patients first and they are the highest priority. With that, anyone, again, who may not agree with my decisions, at least will respect them and not see me as being difficult, but see me as being a great doctor. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Flowers. My next question is for Dr. Cooley, and you have worn so many hats and have been in so many leadership positions, so I feel like this is a perfect question for you. What are things that women can do to get themselves into more prominent positions in their work environment?
Some of the strategies that I think that women can use to become more prominent in their organizations are things that were told to me as a young doctoral student. 1, you should always work really hard at being who you are and make sure that who you are shines through your work. If that means you are very passionate about, for example, I was very passionate about consumer behavior as it relates to different types of ethnicity markets. I did not let the outside words or emotions of others deter me from being passionate about what I was passionate about. When that was noticed that I was very passionate about what I was into and researching, and that what I was passionate about also helped the company move forward in the direction that they were going, they took notice. They took notice in how dedicated I was to my work, how passionate I was about my work, and therefore they understood if I was that passionate about what I was interested in, it would make the company a better place to be by making sure that they invested in that type of passion, because a lot of people lack that today. They go to work, they do the fundamentals of clock in, work, clock out, go home. But for those of us that are truly passionate about the things that excite us, but also help promote our company in some way, they take notice of that, because that's not something that you can buy. It's something that's within that person.
All right, Dr. Cooley, thank you so much. Back to Dr. Flowers, my next question for you is this. What are things that you have done in the past to advocate for change and for other women that you work with?
I advocate for women, whether patients or my own colleagues, consistently. One of the ways for my colleagues, I make sure that we are each addressed appropriately. It's amazing to me how in a meeting with an entity or particular company, it's quick for someone to call me Mrs. Flowers versus Dr. Flowers. So a gentle reminder, being polite, but still making sure I make the point that I've earned every right and responsibility to be called Dr. Flowers is clear. Another way I advocate for women is to make sure that any woman in need of support, that I make myself available. As a physician, there are only 2% of African American female physicians, so we're a small group, and it does take us banding together to be supportive and make sure we keep our patients' interests at the forefront of our minds. So working together, collaborating with others is one of the ways that I advocate for women to have equality in our profession. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Flowers. My next question is for Dr. Cooley, and you have worn so many hats and have been in so many leadership positions, so I feel like this is a perfect question for you. What are things that women can do to get themselves into more prominent positions in their work environment?
I believe being true to oneself is how you inspire everyone around you, specifically people of opposite races, but also people of different genders. So I was able to inspire the men that I worked with by showing them that I was very dedicated and I was strong enough to get the things done that needed to be done. I didn't depend a lot on what others had to say about the different things that I was doing. I did what I knew had to be done, and I did it without question. I also did it in such a manner that it made others take notice of how well I did my job. Therefore, whenever it came to a situation where it was time for a promotion, if you will, there were people that would advocate for me, specifically other men, because I work in a very male-dominated environment. I'm a professor at a business school, which is very male-dominated. Other men took notice and they realized that she is a good worker and everything that she is doing is just as good, if not better, than other men in the department. And at this point, it was about getting the job done. So they wanted to make sure that the best person to get the job done was the one being selected for that particular position or promotion. And I just made sure that I constantly and consistently performed. I also made sure that I was vocal about the things that I was interested in, whether I was interested in a certain promotion or a certain position. And I also worked at certain tools and did the activities that were required of that position. And I did them well. Matter of fact, I did them exceptionally well.
All right, thank you so much again to Dr. Flowers and Dr. Cooley. These panels are so powerful and I always walk away with so much great information. So thank you again, ladies. Now, as we kick things off for the music portion of today's program, I am super excited to introduce you to my dear friend. She is a community leader. We call her a raptivist. She's an activist, she's a therapist, and she's doing incredible things through her work in and outside of the music scene. I'm talking about Houston's own Genesis Blue. She's here with a special message and musical performance.
Happy International Women's Day 2021. My name is MC Genesis Blue, and I'm so honored to be a part of the Women's Federal Celebration Program. I love the theme Choose to Challenge because that's basically what I have to do every day as a female MC, a female rapper. There are lots of obstacles, lots of barriers that I have to break down, but every day I choose to challenge any stereotypes, any hate that we have, and all the barriers I'm willing to break down. Peace.
Black girl rockin', be steady knockin'. Never sell my soul, so you know I'll always profit. I live outside the box, but I stay in the pocket. Underrate me, man, that's faulty logic. I came into this world with about 3 stripes. Yeah, my favorite color purple. All my life I had to fight, but now I'm all set at the top of the deck. See, you can call me what you want, long as I'm cashing the check. I run this shit like Felix, bouncing back like Viles. Yeah, I make that lemonade. See, I'm destined, child. Sometimes my brothers do me fine, but I stay committed. It's hard to be a chocolate girl, but so is being light-skinned. I swear this melanin is gon' do me in. They try to treat me like a 2, but I'm really a 10. I am the Alpha and Omega. See, there ain't nothing that's greater. I stay blessed and highly favored. I want my seat at the table, superior by design. I don't need a cosign. Look, there ain't no competition. I'm spitting them Shonda rhymes. You sniffing these cocaine lines. The more you dim us, we shine. They finally recognize, and it's about damn time. Cause I'm Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe. I am the go
suggest you take note.
Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe.
Yeah, she is the GOAT, just in case you didn't know.
Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe.
Now watch this black girl rock the boat. Now whether I'm athletic, aesthetic, or poetic, I'ma do it to the fullest and be unapologetic. So if you feel threatened, there's really no need for stressing. I'm just working 10 times harder to achieve the same blessing. So pardon me if you don't like my tech. I was born into a storm similar to Chirac. I fight back, cause that's what I was born to do. On cue, I hold it down, melanin, be the glue. The truth is that you probably seeing it too, cause I got Carrie, Ava, Taraji, and Serena as crew. So this is for color girls still learning to love themselves. Network your network, cause melanin is your wealth. All hail Latisa, Issa, Lisa, and Keisha. Much love to brown girls, the mommies and senoritas. We got this Beverly Bond, unbreakable Teflon. We not the fortunate ones, but we wanna have fun. So is we done or is we over? Cause we gon' murder it Viola and still own it like Oprah. I am a goddess, queen, and an empress. So you should never address me as anything less than Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe. I am the GOAT, just in case you didn't know. Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe. Oh, Wonder Woman, I suggest you take note.
Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe.
Yeah, she is the GOAT, just in case you didn't know.
Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe.
Now watch this black girl rock the boat. If you looking for a queen, I suggest you drop the beat. Recognize this royalty when you referring to me, cause I'm just trying to be Khaleesi. Anything else is beneath me, can't police me, no Niecy. I'm loving hip-hop like Mendices. No handouts, no gimmies, we come and take it like the Emmys. Can't make us sit in the back, cause queen is the new black. So to all my color girls, let's get ready for harvest. And when they call you out your name, make sure they call you goddess. I'm Genesis, the first and only one of my kind. But best believe it's royalty running through this bloodline. Back then, they didn't want me and they used to ignore me. But then I came, spit and conquer, now they bowing before me. Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe. I am the GOAT, just in case you didn't know. Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe. Oh, Wonder Woman, I suggest you take note.
Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe.
Yeah, she is the GOAT, just in case you didn't know.
Melanin Monroe, Melanin Monroe.
Now watch this black girl rock the boat.
Hi, my name is Brent Kratky. I'm the Chief Experience Officer at Michael E. DeBakey. I choose to challenge all employees to celebrate the accomplishments of women veterans and to provide them an exceptional healthcare experience.
Hi, my name is Lillie Swafford. I am the manager of the Federal Women's Program here at Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center, and I choose to challenge gender bias, discrimination against women, minorities, and disabled persons. I choose to be stronger and to make sound decisions for all those who come after me.
All right, so many wonderful videos as people share why they choose to challenge. Make sure if you jump on social media today that you take the opportunity to do the same. Use hashtag choose to challenge and hashtag IWD 2021 as we continue to celebrate International Women's Day and Women's History Month for the rest of the month of March. Now, switching gears, I'm excited to tell you about an incredible leader inside the Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center who has impacted and inspired her team and the community in so many ways. I'm talking about Dr. Tonya Jordan. Now, Dr. Jordan is an Army veteran and combat veteran who achieved the distinguished rank of Major during her military service. Her story is so special. She joined the dental team at the Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center and became the first female and first African American appointed to a staff dental position. She was also appointed as the Federal Women's Program Manager in 2017, and she served for 3 years. And I can tell you personally, she is a joy to work with. She has such a special energy to her. She is a bright light, and it is a true honor to present her with this distinguished award today. Dr. Tonya Jordan, it is my honor to present you with the award for outstanding service as the manager of the Federal Women's Program at the Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center from 2017 to 2020. Thank you for your leadership, your service, and everything you continue to do just by being you. All right, as we move into the final portion of today's International Women's Day celebration, I'm thrilled to have joining us an incredible leader in the Houston creative scene. She is a very well-known photographer. She specializes in concert photography. I'm talking about Miss Violeta Alvarez, and she's here today to tell us about a new photography series that she is working on that highlights women in Houston that have inspired her through their stories of perseverance. Now, I have to tell you, I was completely taken back that she asked me to be featured as part of this growing project that she's working on. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually 39 weeks pregnant with my first child, my son Kobe. He could be here any day now, getting to work with all the women on today's program and getting to work with Violeta on this photography exhibit. It's just been such a reminder of how we can come together as women, as a village, to uplift each other and make a difference. So without further ado, here's Miss Violeta to tell us about her new series, Gold.
I'm Violeta Alvarez, and I'm thrilled to share with you my new photographic series called Gold. It launches later this year, and it features powerful women who are unafraid of challenge and who choose to make a difference with their passion and perseverance. Take a look. I'm Violeta Alvarez, a Mexican-American photographer from the most diverse city in the country, Houston, Texas. I am known for my powerful and vivid music photography. Places you've seen my work? Rolling Stone, Spin, New York Magazine, Variety, MTV, Music Radar, Maxim, and the Smithsonian. I was raised by two alpha females, my mother and godmother. Thanks to their encouragement and support, I followed my heart to Pratt Institute and Parsons School of Design. They taught me the importance of setting goals and pursuing what I love most, photography. That's how it all started for me. My mother and godmother inspired my latest photo series called Gold. It's a celebration of women from all walks of life, daughters, mothers, wives, and grandmothers. These women are healthcare and domestic workers, business owners, and community leaders. They persevere through struggle to reinvent themselves and thrive. I want my photos to inspire women of all ages to be fearless as they navigate their journey, fearless to find their alpha. So stay tuned, my photo series Gold is coming soon. I'm Violeta Alvarez, a proud alpha female, and I'm ready to make an impact.
All right, that's the photography series Gold by Violeta Alvarez. Stay tuned, you're going to be seeing more of her in Houston and beyond. Mark my words. And with that being said, that concludes our Federal Women's Day program, our celebration for International Women's Day 2021. Huge shout out to Lillie Swanson, Nikki, Trigg, Dr. Kendrick, and the entire women's program at the Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center, as well as today's panelists, Dr. Cooley, Dr. Flowers, all of our special guests and performers, and of course our creative partners, Music Houston and Kollective Media, for bringing it all together. I'm Meyer. It's been a joy to be your host. Let's get out and choose to challenge and make a difference. See ya.